Hey, friends. Good afternoon and happy Warrior Wednesday. So, this is my very first live on YouTube, so we'll see how I do. I posted earlier, do you ever use the term go with the flow? And if you did or do, I want you just to think about that for a moment because I like to do these weekly lives and I like to bring value to you. And sadly, I've used that term way too much. I literally have probably lived my probably 10 years of my life going with the flow. And another term that I've used is riding the wave. Uh, and maybe that's a little different for some. That is not an analogy that you would use. But for me, I always talk about the beach and the ocean. And actually, I have a song called Riding the Wave that I use in a lot of my cycle classes. So that is just like a normal thing to say. It's riding the wave, going with the flow. And I want you to think about that because if you don't have laser focus on what you want, you're not going to get it. And I'm pretty happy with my life, what I've done, what I've accomplished, where I'm at. However, I want more. And when I look back and I try to be a better version of myself every day and I try to teach and train others, I wish someone smacked me 10 years ago and said, don't use that phrase. Don't live your life like that. And nobody did. So I'm hoping that maybe I can pour some insight into you because if you use that phrase, I'm just going with the flow. And to me, I thought it was a good thing because I'm easygoing. And by the way, I'm in my car because I usually do my lives in the car, but I'm not driving, so don't worry. I'm safe. But I want to give you some insight because if you're using that term, stop it. Stop it right now. Smack yourself. Give yourself a little pinch every time you think about that phrase, that thought. Kind of like when we were talking about negative self-talk. Hopefully, if you're on my lives and you listen, give me a thumbs up or put some comments in. Hopefully, you're starting to retrain your thoughts, and it takes time. I get it. But I want you to think about what are your goals? What do you want? Are you truly happy? Do you truly feel successful? Because those are things that if you think about it, you bring about it. If you feel it, if you think about it, what you think about, you bring about. So if you're always talking negative stuff to yourself, you're not going to feel really good about yourself. If you, I'm not sure where I'm supposed to be looking on this camera. Like I said, it's my first one. If you know where you want to go, like if you know your goals, clear, concise, you're going to get there a lot faster than going with the flow, which is pretty much where I have been riding. Up until the last few years, I've been a little more focused, a little more deliberate about things that I've been doing, activities, especially my business. And I want you to kind of think about the same thing. So I'm not going to get into a whole lot about goals, but if you don't know what you want, you're not going to get it. And I've had so many people over the years ask me, well, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want to do? Kind of like that question when you're a kid, you ask your kids, what do you want to do when you grow up? Like, if you don't know, then you need to sit down and kind of figure it out. Like, I want to keep teaching. I want to teach as long as I cannot teach. I want to be teaching when I'm 95 on the beach and enjoying life, teaching my classes, but I'm also an entrepreneur. I have my online business. I want to keep doing that because I love it. I love the products. I love the people. I love the message. I love to be able to help people. So those two together, like that's what I love. That's what I got excited about. But maybe 5 years ago, I wasn't able to say that or be able to share it. Maybe I thought about it, but I wasn't focused. So I want you to really think about what do you want? And if you are using that phrase, I'm riding the wave, don't change it. Change it right now. Write down your goals. Think about what you want, where you want to be. And every morning when you wake up, I want you to say those positive affirmations. I'm strong. I'm healthy. I'm fulfilled. I'm successful. I am full of life and energy. All those beautiful things that I like to share. So I hope that helped and hopefully give you a little inspiration. So I'm going to try to post this to my Facebook. We'll see how I do. If anyone knows anything about using YouTube, let me know. I'm always willing to learn and share. And maybe one of these days I'll get a video out there from some of my classes. So until next time, you're a peaceful warrior. Take care. Bye-bye.